After recently firing Lugetzi after 2 seasons, I believe that there are 3 offensive coordinators that could allow the Chicago Bears to transform their offense completely. Chicago hasn't had much luck with the new head coach or a coordinator. For example, Matt Nagy, who was previously at Kansas City before taking the Chicago Bears head coaching job, was fired after 4 seasons, and now Lugetzi, who previously was the QB's coach at Green Bay, which I guess doesn't mean much when you have Aaron Rodgers, also has been fired from the Chicago Bears as well. You also have examples like Mark Trestman and even Matt Eberflus, who all didn't have much head coaching experience, but were coordinators prior and with the limited resume. So the common theme is that we need experience at the offensive coordinator position. And given that this is an offensive-driven league, that it is important that we make this decision correctly. And given that we have a lot of options now in the upcoming offseason, I think let's move on to the top 3 choices that I believe will change the Bears franchise going forward. Before I move on, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment below for more videos similar to this one. At number 3, I think that Eric Bieniemy would be a good landing spot for the Chicago Bears. Given his experience as a head coaching assistant and a running backs coach for the Vikings, a running backs coach and offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs, you've seen how he was able to transform Patrick Mahomes alongside learning from Andy Reid and becoming a great offensive mind for this league. And given that he had a really good and talented roster in Kansas City, he was able to implement a scheme and make that offense seem unstoppable. And there were flashes of that when he was offensive coordinator for the Commanders, or should I say still is the offensive coordinator for the Commanders. But the team was far from being talented this year, and the scheme has yet to come to fruition. And maybe Sam Howell isn't the answer for the Commanders. But given the Super Bowl experience working under Andy Reid, this will allow the Bears to fully develop their offense, and given that we're going to get pieces from the draft, this team could be something very special with Eric Bieniemy at the helm. And this all depends on whether the Commanders want to move off of him, since they might even change the quarterback for the upcoming season. At number 2, I have Bobby Slowick, and he's currently the offensive coordinator for the Houston Texans. And he has done a great job when it comes to developing CJ Stroud in his first year, and the whole offense in his first year has been clicking from the start. Obviously, it has a lot to do with DeMeco Ryans and his play calling, but as a whole, Bobby Slowick has really changed how this offense is run from previous years, and doing it with a very young team as well. And in terms of his experience, Washington, he worked as analyst for the PFF as well, and then before going to San Francisco to work alongside Kyle Shanahan and right now head coach DeMeco Ryans. He has significant deep playoff run experience from the years 2019 and 2023, obviously with one Super Bowl experience and 2 NFC Championship games. He has brought the staff to the Texans and was able to develop CJ Stroud. And with that experience with the Shanahan offense and prior experience before San Francisco, this will be a really good for whoever we end up taking at QB, whether it's we stick with Justin Fields or we move on, get a young quarterback to develop him, which I probably don't think we will. But if, say, for example, we do keep Justin Fields, he will definitely provide a more unique playbook than what Lugetzi had to offer. And that's why I think that he's a very good, solid option for the Chicago Bears. And at number 1, I have Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. And I gotta say, his coaching experience is also very, very enticing for the Chicago Bears. He had coaching experience since the year 2005. He's worked under Bill Belichick as an offensive quality control coach in 2008 and a tight ends coach at 2009. Has experience with the Commanders as an offensive quality coach. And then mainly, he worked under Sean McVay-led Rams in 2018 to 2020, which is a big thing to be under the Sean McVay coaching tree. and then finally became the Seahawks offensive coordinator, which, considering that there had a very big question after the Russell Wilson trade, he was able to revitalize Geno Smith's career in providing amazing play calls, very unique schemes to help Geno Smith develop and still be a very good quarterback even in the year 2022 and 2023. Like, what he's done for the Seattle Seahawks so far has been nothing short of amazing. And he is in the process, in the past, won 2 Super Bowls with the Patriots and has done a lot of during his tenure as an offensive coordinator and keeping his young and developing offense afloat. And this is the most likely candidate, I would say, for an interview specifically for Ryan Poles and the Chicago Bears, because given that yesterday Pete Carroll has essentially resigned, or not resigned, got fired, he is more likely to find and be open for jobs going around the league, and we'll definitely consider him as an option when it comes to interviews. And yeah, there you have it. These are my top 3 offensive coordinating position hires that I would love the Bears to do. Let me know if I missed anyone or who you think should actually be the offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. This has been So Back Sports, and I'll see you guys in the next video.